folks, me again, Selvin from Daddy Boy Fitness Restoration. The last video I sent was a video on total body stretchers to be able to help you if you're going to start working out to start with some small stretching in different parts of the body, work on that spinal flexing and so and getting that working. Now, if you have a problem, let's say a damaged wrist or a shoulder problem, there might be, not might be, there will definitely be a problem with doing the exercises that I gave you, or at least some of them. But you can still do some. So don't turn the whole thing down and say, well, oh, my hand is hurt and I can't do anything. One, yeah, now I understand things from the very basic. And the basics of what you must understand is that any healing in any part of your body needs blood, good blood. It needs your blood vessels intact and working the best that they could. And you have the nervous system. So if you have a wrist problem, you need to fix that. Okay, but if it's a blood problem, blood vessel problem, it may be coming from your shoulder. Then you start getting problems with the shoulder. When you maybe fall or something and you had that problem, you then inherit, you had it here, but then you inherit that problem there with the shoulder too, and start getting problems with the shoulder. What I would say and what I want you to do is keep those parts moving. The worst thing you can do is to say, I can't do and don't do anything. No, I'm saying that from experience. I had my shoulder, every time I started to work out, my shoulder go on me. And I had to stop altogether and babysit my shoulder for over 8 months before I can get it working again. But it did work. No, so what I did is I keep doing exercises that would work the muscles around the shoulder, and I keep working, putting heat and so on, because when you put heat, use heat, it heats up the area and then allow blood to flow to that area. The body say, oops, better send some blood there to cool out that spot because it's overheating. So now you get some blood in that area and you start to get healing. And make sure you're eating properly and so on, because this is you don't need toxic blood there or so, because it would be still hard to heal the problem. Now, if you're getting problems with nerves and so on, you're not getting signals to move joints and so on, that is a problem too, and I advise you to work with your doctor and so with this. But I mean, with you at home, you can still look after yourself by doing some things. And you can take one hand and move your fingers around, move them in different directions, try to pull them a little bit, get them moving. Although they might not be able to move on their own, you can still move them, because you maybe a nerve problem and you're not getting the signal to move them, but you can gradually move them as much as you could, get some movement in them. Your shoulders, there are exercises that you can still do with your shoulders. So let's say your hand is out of that. I brought this with me today because I feel that this is pretty easy to do some exercises with simple exercises to give you some movement. That you can do some external rotations. You can hold here. You know your wrist is not good, and you need that for a lot of exercises that you're doing, bodyweight exercises. So you can get the shoulder working first thing by moving the hands. Your wrist is not involved. here, and you get a little movement, you shoulder movement. I suggest the band because it puts a little pressure and cause the muscle to work instead of just swinging it out like that. And the muscle don't have anything to do with it, just swinging in and out. So you put a little tension on it. And then you can do different areas, you know, like you can do front delt here, you know, you can, as much as you can, pull it back and get some, raise your hands like that, you know, you can still get something, you can still come at the side here and get some work on the middle delt, and then you can get some work behind here with the rear one, and you can also get some stretches behind here. If you can stretch, get some stretches behind here where you don't have to involve your wrist too much. I mean, I did it just now, but that's by me making a mistake. But you can raise your hands up, and here you go. Find a way. There you go. You still get a little tension on it. However, you could with the band. You may have a square band or something like that. I just bring this for demonstration, so sometimes it slides back and forth. But stuff like that. Do some stretching. See if you can get your hands behind your back. Get your hands up in the ear. If you can do a wall stretch, you can't see me there, but if you can do a wall stretch where you can put your hands against the wall and then stretch your arms back, push your body forward and stretch your shoulder back, that would be something. If you can work some lats, get some lats involved, where you come here and you can pull your arms down and get some lats involved, you know, just get some movement. Anything, you know, that you can do to get some movement in that shoulder, and use your heat. Now anytime I use my shoulder, and before, now not so much, but before, when I feel it start to hurt, I know that is probably a muscle problem or tissue problem where you get inflammation. So if your tissue is inflamed, what I do, I use ice, and I put ice on it, and I take the swelling down, and then again I put heat on it and get some blood flowing there. So it's very important to get blood flowing in the area. If you need to get healing here, you need to get all this working properly, and do some massages right through your hands here to make sure that the blood vessels and so on is free and not pinch anywhere and stopping circulation from getting to your fingers and so. Keep moving these, and try to use maybe something to put some tension on, even if you can prop against something and put some tension on it there, where you can use something, anything that you don't have to involve your wrist directly if you can't use it, and then see how that goes. So I hope that has been helpful for you. I just thought that I would mention it because I know that there are people that have problems, and it don't have to be a big thing, just the basics. Look at the basics, and the basics is to get blood flow in the area, to get the nervous system working good, and to get nice clean blood in the area, and keep it moving, and exercise the muscle lightly, and keep in touch with your doctor in the therapy and whatnot. But when you're at home, you can do these things. Okay, so I hope I have been helpful. You can leave some comments down below and let me know what your thoughts are, and please subscribe to my channel and ring that bell and get all the other videos that is coming up. Thank you very much. We are done.